Once upon a time. But before that we begin, welcome to my storytelling corner. I am Manish and today's story will take you on a journey filled with emotions and imaginations. So let's dive in. This is a story about Titanic. You all would have heard this story in past. However, the way I'm going to tell you today is quite different. So there were three ships which were nearby when the Titanic sunk. One of them was known as the Sampson. It was 7 miles away from the Titanic and they saw the white flares signaling danger. But because the crew had been hunting seals illegally and didn't want to be caught, they turned and went the opposite direction away from the Titanic. This ship represents us and the people like us if we are so busy looking inward at our own scene and lives that we cannot recognize when someone else is really in need. This is the first learning about life that we can learn from the ship Sampson, what they did or the crew member took decision about Titanic at that point of time. The next ship was the Californian. This ship was only 14 miles away from the Titanic, but they were surrounded by ice fields, and the captain looked out and saw the white flares. But because the conditions weren't favorable and it was dark, he decided to go back to bed and wait until morning. The crew tried to convince themselves that nothing was happening. This ship represents those of us who say, I can't do anything now. The conditions are not right for it, and so we wait until conditions are perfect before going out. This ship Californian gives us the second learning about life or how we should take the decision. The last ship was the Carpathia. This ship was actually headed in the southern direction, 58 miles away from the Titanic. When they heard the distress cries over the radio, the captain of this ship knelt down, prayed to God for direction, and then turned the ship around and went full steam ahead through the ice fields. This was the ship that saved the 705 survivors of the Titanic. When the captain looked back at the ice fields they had come through, he said, someone else's hands must have been at the helm of this ship. This ship represents those who would pray to God for direction and then go without hesitation. So these are the three huge learnings about life that we can really relate about our decision takings in life from the story of the Titanic. Life whispers in your soul and speaks to your heart. We just need to take time to listen it and to these whispers and take heed. And that's the end of our story for today. Thank you for listening. If you liked the story, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more such tales. Until we meet again, keep smiling and keep dreaming. Thank you.